Alright guys, well, we are very sorry about that. We have a house going up beside where I live right now, and I was definitely worried that at some point there was a penalty shot I missed. Are you kidding me? I missed so freaking much. What the heck? Yes. Oh my god. I missed a penalty shot during that time. So, where I live, there's a house that's going up beside us, and I had a feeling eventually, whenever I was streaming, that they would do something to mess us up, and they did. They messed us up, and they knocked out our internet. So honestly, it absolutely sucks. We're very, very sorry about that, guys. But we are back up and running, and apparently I missed a penalty shot. I was looking at the highlights. It looked like Holland ringed one off the bar. Oh my man, are you kidding me? Rest in peace, me hearing your response. If you even responded. Sorry about that, guys. We really am. But like I said, like where we live right now, we do have a house going up on the other side of us, and yeah, we've been holding on. We've been holding on for a lot of hope that they wouldn't affect any of our streams, and this is the first stream that was affected by the house going up as they knocked out our internet. So we're very sorry about that, but we are back up and running. So someone please explain to me what went on with the penalty shot, because as soon as we came back on from the internet going down, I saw him ring it off the bar, and now I'm sad, frustrated, and frankly worried. So wow, Connor's laughing. First thing I saw is when the stream finally came back up was Holland ring one off the bar. So we obviously won a penalty somehow, and once again we didn't score it. Sancho's gonna be on deck now after that nice little nutmeg there. So our stream is much more up to date now. We found a better stream. We won ourselves a free kick. Tactical manager is here. Says Dortmund, what a rough phase. Yeah, you're telling me. Beautiful little nutmeg there by Sancho. Ridiculous. Royce missed. Everyone wants Holland, but Holland missed. What happened? He missed a pen. Nothing going our way at the minute. I think Holland will stay at BBB. He could. We have a very promising free kick here. We need to get a goal. I mean, I can't believe we missed another penalty shot. Someone whip it in. There we go. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Let's go. Missing a penalty shot. We woke back up. Nothing but 3 points is there today. Nothing. And missing a penalty shot just shot me right in the heart. But what a ball by Royce. Please don't be offside. It doesn't look like he is. Oh, no, definitely. I wasn't sure who got that. I think Delaney got that. Royce on his 200th Dortmund appearance looks to get an apple with a beautiful whipped-in ball. It was Delaney. Perfect. I missed a good chunk, about 5 minutes, as well as a penalty shot. But that is what we needed. And yeah, sorry for everyone who was on the other stream. The house going up beside us knocked out the internet. You know, we're very, very sorry. We hope it doesn't happen again throughout this stream again, but there we go. We're back at 1-1, 25 minutes in. That's a fair tackle, absolutely. Let's get another quick one. Oh, that's another pen. Come on, ref. No. There we go. We need a sole penalty taker. That should be Royce. I don't think so, man. If I'm going with I honestly would have went Holland if I did, but Sancho has never missed a penalty. So honestly, if I'm Terzic, I'm giving it to him next, just because it's kind of the way it goes. No more draws at home. Can someone tell us who scored? Thomas Delaney scored. A beautiful free kick whipped in by Royce. A nice little flick on header by Thomas Delaney in the back of the net. And just like that, the boys are back in the game, 1-1. And are honestly on the attack now. They found Brandt creating space for himself. Very poor ball from Brandt, though. Caligiuri turns it around. But yeah, that was quite a few minutes there. I'm glad we're back on the board, though, because I definitely wanted a first half goal. Holland blasted that penalty, but it went onto the bar. Yes, it did. Some people told that Royce shouldn't take free kicks. Royce is a free kick specialist. I personally never said that Royce should never take free kicks. I did say that he should be taken off penalties rightfully so. But now it's going to be interesting because Haaland had a good penalty there, but he ringed it off the crossbar. So, I mean, next penalty we get, do we go Sancho? Which I probably would. I mean, Sancho hasn't missed for us, so the other two penalty takers have missed now. Probably throws it off for them a little bit, so maybe it's Sancho's time, and maybe he's our sole penalty taker for the rest of the season. It's hard. It's hard to... It's a big, interesting conversation that I had in PSG when obviously Neymar, Cavani was there, and even Mbappe. The penalties were flying all over the place, and it's one of those situations for us. But we've clearly woken back up here. Come on! Oh no! Thought Royce was gonna walk that one in the net. But nicely done. Wins the back the ball very quickly. How many signings next season? The entire defense looks tragic. Well, it depends on the COVID situation. It depends if we get Champions League, because if we don't get Champions League football, we are in a lot of trouble. It depends if we have any big sales on the team. It's hard to know exactly. That's a nice ball, though. Oh. It's hard to exactly know who and what we're going to target. I would like to see Neuhaus come in, or Locatelli, one of the two for a CDM. I would like to see one, if not two, center backs, depending how Zagadu's fitness is. One solid center back for sure. And then, honestly, for me, Donny Mullen is my dream signing for Dortmund right now, just given that he can play on the wing and as a striker. So it'll be interesting to see who goes there. Sancho was on penalty. It could be. King Haaland will score just for that. Haaland's pens was good, just unlucky. That is true. It was a good. That's what I'm saying. It was a good taken penalty, but it's just like, what do you do? I mean, we got to put them in the back of the net. We can't keep giving up opportunities like this. If this match is finished like BVB Augsburg of last season, yeah. But as a PK taker, you're bound to miss some. That's just statistics, and that is very true. Royce doesn't have, at least recently, Royce does not have a very strong penalty record, which makes sense why he was taken off. Haaland does still, even with this miss, have a very solid penalty record. So, I mean, I wouldn't have any issues with Haaland taking it again. I don't know. It's a tough situation, man. It honestly is. It definitely is a tough situation. Did anyone else see the guys dive against Bayern? I did not. Yeah, and you guys can keep us... Well, you don't have to keep... I forgot Producer T's got a nice little scoreboard at the bottom. I'll have to keep an eye. I see that Milan is up 1-0. Sevilla, I believe that game's already over 2-0. The Madrid game has not started yet. I'll have to keep an eye when the Bundesliga games come on. If we are down today, we should still have hope for a comeback like last season. I want this to turn around quickly. I want to see us score a second goal right away. I don't want the stress and the worry. We need 3 points, and we desperately need them today. I kind of like the way that Mariah's been playing today, though. I think he's been bombing up and down the right-hand side there. Let's finish top 4 so we can at least make the Champions League. Never thought I'd be saying that. No, like I said, guys, it's very similar to the Peter Bosz season. Peter Bosz came in. He's basically this equivalent of Lucien Favre. He was sacked. In came, obviously, Peter Stoger, and now came in Terzic to steady the ship. And all that means is that their goal is top 4. Doesn't matter how they do it. Their goal is top 4, and it needs to be. That gives the next manager a good position to come in and do something successful next season. If we don't have Champions League football next season, it puts us in a hole that I don't know how easy it would be to recover and come back to the Dortmund that we know and love. So yeah, top 4 is 100% by far the most important thing. And then for me, it's the cup because Bayern's knocked out and it's a competition that we can absolutely win. But nothing can be more important than that top 4 finish because it would easily affect next season as well. Bayern scored. What do you think will happen in the Champions League match against Sevilla? I think that'll be an interesting game. Sevilla is a very attacking team. They play 4-3-3 under Lopetegui. They have some very talented boys there. They just signed someone too. signed Papu Gomez, who's obviously a very, very tricky player. So not a great player that we're going to want to face up against, but it'll be a stretch game for sure. I think it'll look a little bit similar to a Leverkusen game, the way that they play. And depending on how we show up on those two games will determine how we do. I don't think that we're heavy favorites, to be honest, just by given the way that we know that Sevilla can play, that we know how Dortmund's season has been like. But I do think that if the boys can get it together, they can go through. Bayern scored. Sevilla is a tough opponent, but I hope Haaland shows some of his skills. And I do too, my friends. And for those of you guys who don't know, we are doing a match watch-along tomorrow on the U23s. So, very, very cool little thing there is that game is available for everyone. If you guys go to Borussia Dortmund's Twitch tomorrow and you go at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the game will be shown live there. So you can watch it. And then, I mean, if you are German-speaking, you can stay with the great host that will be on their Twitch. Or if you want to come to some English commentary, you can come over for our watch-along for that game and keep an eye on our U23s because they're a lot of fun to watch right now. And I'm really excited to do our first watch-along on it. It'll be tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And let's hope for a big result for here, and then hopefully we'll watch the U23s because I'm keeping an eye on Ansgar Knopf. He's my guy down there. We have to at least make it to the semis. I don't know what the goal is for the Champions League, man, to be completely honest. For me, my goal is top 4 for the Champions League, and then I want to win the cup. DFB for take a shot. No! Just smacked it at Haaland's butt. No! But that's my goal. I mean, I love the Champions League, and I mean, it'd be nice to get money from the Champions League because it got a relatively okay payout. So I'd like to see us progress as much as we can, but for me, I would love to see us get a top 4 finish and then win the cup. That is what I'd like to see. We're not heavy favorites, but we are kind of a lucky draw. Yeah, no, I don't think we're heavy favorites against Sevilla at all. Arguably, if you look at our form, you say that Sevilla is the favorite. So I don't know. I'm liking the way that Dortmund's playing right now since conceding the goal. I mean, they clearly missed a penalty, which I missed as well because our stream broke, and we're very sorry about that, but we're welcome back. Catalina is here, a very enthusiastic BBB fan. Says, hi, Josh. I'm happy to see you today, although the game is about to get more intense. Yep, this game does look very intense so far. But, I don't know. What do you guys think of the shape so far? The 4-1-4-1. Now, this is a formation, in my opinion, that I don't see working against some of the top teams. Mainly because I think they would be able to just exploit that one CDM. But against a team like Augsburg, I like the strategy. We went in there knowing that we will probably have over 75% of the ball. And it just adds a little creative outlet. And hopefully we can just basically score more than we can concede. So I've seen a lot of nice passing. Could miss another pen, you know. Scored a decent goal. So, I mean, it's looking like it could be the right decision. We just have a good chunk of time remaining. And like I said, man, this can't be anything but a victory today. That's a foul for sure. And yes, they signed Papu Gomez from Atalanta. Yeah, very, very tricky, very talented Argentine coming into an already relatively good Sevilla side. That's very well coached by Lopetegui. So yeah, I mean, that'll be a very cool matchup. And I'm hoping for the best for the boys. Who's a replacement for Haaland? I'm going to try to train so hard to be a player and play for Dortmund. What's going on, Lars? I don't think there's going to be a replacement for Haaland for quite some time because I really don't think Haaland's going to be leaving Dortmund anytime soon. I think he's happy here. I think he's finding his stride in the Bundesliga, just keeps getting better and better as a player. And he wants to win something here. So I don't think there's going to be a replacement, but I do hopefully want to see us target Donny Malen. I've mentioned that name so many times on the channel, you guys are probably sick of hearing it, but I think he'd be a very, very good winger, and he'd also be a good backup striker option. But I did hear a rumor today that was actually told to me by producer T. He said that we're being linked to a loan move with Evan Perisic. And the person who said this on a Twitter, Instagram, I don't know if you guys have heard it, said that it's a reliable source, but I don't see that happening because, I mean, if we bring in a loan signing that isn't a center back, I would be astonished. We are sort of lacking in outside midfielders, but I still don't think Perisic is the option. Plus, Zork has already said we're not signing anybody, so I don't know why that person said that it's from a legitimate source, which, I mean, maybe it is, I don't know. But if you guys heard of it, anything on that, let me know. We need to win the match versus Paderborn first to progress to the next stage of the DFB Pokal. Never mind Sevilla. Yep, for me, the Pokal is more important just because I think it's a competition that we can win, that it'll bring a little bit of silverware to this squad, and I'm loving it. So I definitely want to see that. Defensively, garbage. Attacking, amazing. Well, we got another dangerous set piece, so I'm not going to look at the comments in case, you know. Oh, no, it's not a set piece. It's a corner. Get on Thomas Delaney's head again. Very easily defended at the near post. But yeah, I think defensively there's always going to be questions. There's no denying that because, I mean, we've always had questions at the back line. But another big thing with us is the fact that we're playing a different shape. We have a very vulnerable midfield right now. So it will be kind of interesting to see what's going to be going on there. And hopefully just we hold on the ball a lot more than we can and see what we can do. But yeah, I agree that defensively today we're going to be asked some questions, but I do like what I'm seeing on the front. I think having that extra body and brand in there is leading to some fun things. Sevilla are betting favorites. Well, there you go. I mean, do you think Klopp will ever return? I thought you said, do you ever think of Klopp? I was like, I think of Klopp the way Klopp thinks of me. I always think of Klopp. I don't know if he'll ever return. I would love nothing more than for Klopp to return. One of, if not my all-time favorite managers. I have two. One is Klopp and one is Diego Simeone. But I'd give anything for Klopp to return. 100%. But I don't know if he ever will. We have to win this game. Absolutely. The replacement is Mukuku. Yeah. Here we go, boys. Find Brandt. Ran out of space. Turn the ball over. Not a good spot to turn the ball over. But we won it back pretty quickly by Royce. I like that. And yeah, drop a like if you guys haven't. I know you probably might have on the other stream, and that's, you know, internet's fault from our neighbors over there that lost it. But yeah, if you haven't dropped the like, please do so. We appreciate it. Share the video if you guys want. And give a big thanks to BBB Network for sponsoring our watch along today. And check them out. Their link is in the description. I heard Perisic rejected us because he wants to go to England. I mean, I preferably don't really want Perisic. I don't think we need him. I would like to see a center back signing, but I really, at this point, think that we will have no signings. Hello, my friend. How are you? And Tigges. Yeah, Tigges and Mukuku. Sevilla are no match for us. Also, Rakitic will never win the Champions League top scorer award. No, a holding midfielder will not win the top Champions League scoring award. Catalina, I agree with you there. If you think about it, they haven't been in our half in like 10 minutes. Yeah, no, I mean, after the goal, we've woken up. There was a good spell there where Augsburg were hitting out on the breaks with their wing backs. Iago's, who's on the ball right now, and it just took one opportunity to win the ball for them and win the back of their net. But I've been pretty happy with the way that we've been playing so far. And it's a different shape, but I do think going forward, it's got the potential to open up this defense. It's a close ball there. But again, man, I'm starting to get a little shaky. I just don't want to lose this game or even draw this game, man. It's not good enough. This is not the opportunity to do so. We have to win this game because we've seen what the opportunity is of us dropping points and what it's going to mean to the table. But it will be interesting to see. Niederlechner's been relatively quiet today, which I've liked. I mean, Florian Niederlechner's always someone we got to keep an eye on. Their wingbacks I've been relatively impressed with. Iago obviously led to the goal. And of course, we can't look too past Caligiuri, but for the most part, I'm hoping that we can just keep shutting them down. So defended very well. There we go. It was a poor ball, to be fair, but we defended it, and that's a good start. Delaney's passing accuracy is 96%. That is fantastic. And that's what he needs to do, man. He's the lone CDM right now in a 4-1-4-1 formation, and that can leave him a little vulnerable. He's got to be very good passer of the ball. Come on, Kanji. Well done. Oh, what a terrible ball. I would have been livid. I would have been absolutely livid if that went in the back of the net. That was a very poor ball by Brandt. Put it on a platter for them. I'm not sure where he was going with that one. I think he's going to Marai. Did not see the guy there. I'd have been fuming. It's so rare for managers to go back to their old clubs. I wouldn't say it's rare. I mean, Jose Mourinho has proved that time and time again. It depends on the manager. And it's definitely a possibility. Now, Jurgen Klopp did a bunch of wonderful things and spent long years at Dortmund. But let's go, boys. Yo, your stream is so laggy. Our stream is laggy? It could be the internet. So, I mean, you keep us posted on how the stream is. I'm hoping that it's not overly laggy. But yeah, it's going to be something that's relatively annoying. That's why the stream broke earlier. Is we have our neighbors here putting up a brand new house, and it could have something to do with it. We'll try to, obviously, look into it and hope that future streams aren't like that. But let us know if the lagginess does go away, agents, or not. And hopefully it does. Dortmund are going good now. They are, but they need a goal, my friends. They need a goal. Doesn't seem overly laggy for me looking at YouTube. But yeah, let me know how it is for you guys. Yeah, it seems okay. But if it is, we are sorry about that. We're just praying that the stream doesn't drop again.
Yeah, for a couple seconds it really started. But it's
okay. Bruiser T is giving me a thumbs up that it's looking like it's going to be okay. All right, 2-1 now. So Bayern's up 2-1. That's good. Or that's bad, but it's good that Hoffenheim just scored because it looks like it was 2-0 at one point. Come on, boys, get a late one here. It's a nice ball to Marai. Doesn't have that kind of quality to take those kind of balls down. We're in injury time. We've got a minute added on. Relatively annoying game so far. But we got to come out in that second half, man. That's what's killed us in some of the other games. That's a nice ball. Come on, Guerrero. Or no, that's Sancho. Ah. But yeah, speaking of managers definitely do go back to their former clubs. It's just Klopp spent a lot of successful years there, and it shows what he meant to this club. If you remember, obviously in his last season, they were sitting bottom of the Bundesliga at the halfway mark. Take it. And they decided not to sack him. He got us back into a Europa League position. Most managers, if it wasn't Klopp, would have been sacked without even thinking about it. So it shows what he meant to this club. I don't know if he was going to want to come back or not. I would love it if he did, man. It'd be so cool to have Klopp back in. I think he's got such a soft spot still for Dortmund. I really do. But I don't know. I don't see it in the cards right now. But yeah, Hickes was a good example. Nope, it isn't. It isn't leggy. Okay, cool. It went away. That's good. Go Borussia. We got a corner here. Last kick of the game. And it was defended well. Not the game, of the half. And there's halftime. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the new stream we found is definitely more up to date than the other stream that we had going on. Give me some of your guys' thoughts of the first half here. And we'll address some of the comments. I just need a sip of water. We have a different mic going on, so you might not hear me gulp. So, you know, you're welcome. A lot of you guys were not impressed with the gulping that went on. Zidane's another good example. It is, and some managers like doing it. Going back to a familiar setting where they've had success. Klopp, when you think of a manager, at least for my age, I mean, I think of Klopp when I think of Dortmund, man. And it would be something special for him to come back. I just don't know if he'd be up for that. I really don't. Taking a look at the Bayern game right now. Muller's got one. Boateng's got one. Ooh, Berlin is up 1-0 against Gladbach. What does that mean to the table? Well, that pushes us, as things stand, down to 8th. So that is not good. We definitely do need a win. And Schalke up 1-0 against Bremen. The Hunter's back. He didn't start, though. Matthew Hoppe is up front. Some interesting results right now. That would bring Schalke up to 10 points. Milan's up 2-0 as well. But let's talk about our game. That's why we are here. But yeah, so yeah, you're only 20 seconds behind me now. Yeah, the new stream you had is absolutely fantastic. But it's showing Holland's penalty, which was honestly a nicely struck, but he did get under it a lot. But I mean, it was nice that relatively short thereafter we got our goal back. But it's been an okay game so far. Mariah is very good on the ball. I don't know. I don't have an opinion right on Mariah yet, because I've seen a couple times where I haven't been overly impressed with some of his distribution today. I think he brings a lot of energy to the team, but yeah, I don't know. I think Mariah's been relatively okay so far. I haven't been overly impressed, but the energy he brings and the amount he's gonna be running up and down the pitch will lead to something. No gulping this time. You're welcome. We're doing good now. To be honest, Brandt and Sancho are poor. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. An agent said that he thought Brandt and Sancho were pretty good. I thought they were decent. I thought Brandt is doing well with the space he has that he's obviously sharing with Royce. And I'm okay with the performance. I think the front are honestly leading to some chances and are doing relatively well. It's just we need to come out. The biggest thing for me right now is we need to come out in the second half, and we need to do something. There's been too many times this season, just like coming out and starting a game flat. We come out in the second half, we get flat-footed, we get content, we get hit on the break, and now we're in a hole. We can't do that. We have to come out in the second half. We have to attack this Augsburg side. We got to run them in the ground. We got to get an early goal. Are we playing a new formation? Yes, we are, Luca. We are playing Edin Tersic's second preferred formation, and that is the 4-1-4-1. The way I predicted it lined up, in the way that I believe that it is correct, is it's got, obviously, our usual back four. It's got Delaney playing as the lone CDM. It's got Reina, who's actually been playing on the right, which I've liked. Sancho on the left. It's got Royce and Brandt as the center mids, but they're obviously playing up the field as number 8s, number 10s. And, of course, Holland as striker. So it is definitely a different formation today, and it's interesting to see. It should be able to lead to a little bit more creativity up front, having both Brandt and Royce in, and I think it has. And another big key factor for me today is the fact that Sancho has been mostly playing on the left. I've been stressing that for so long, that I want to see Sancho play on the left-hand side to link up with Guerrero, and I think that he did, to be completely honest. And I'm excited to see what's going to go on there. We got Matar here. He says, good luck, Dortmund fans. He's obviously a Bayern fan. Matar, what's going on, my friend? I think our defense needs to step up. Yeah, I mean, the goal we conceded was poor. It was poor for a few reasons. There was no man marking going on in the box. Andre Holland got left completely alone. And to be honest, it shouldn't be Gio's responsibility to try to close down on him. So I'm hoping to see something a little bit better coming back from the second half. Our defense is always going to be a bit of an issue for us. We know that. There's no surprise going on there. But Fulham is climbing up the table in the Premier League. I'm just keeping an eye on that right now. Wow, you predicted it. Yeah, I'm excited to see a 4-1-4-1. It's not the 4-1-4-1 I predicted, because my main reason of predicting a 4-1-4-1 was to see Guerrero go up to left mid and have Schultz behind for more defensive awareness. But the reason I believe Terzic did it is because he knew that we were going to have a ton of the ball, and he knew that having maybe Brandt as well as Royce basically playing beside each other, interchanging with each other, could lead to a little bit more creativity up front, which I think he's relatively right. I think that for the most part, the offensive looked good. It hasn't been killer, not by any stretch, but it's been relatively decent. Why don't we start Dahoud? He plays well and gets dropped every game. Well, Carlo, we haven't started Dahoud, and I can't even tell you the last game that we started Dahoud, but I don't think Dahoud will probably start many games for the remainder of the season. That is honestly for sure. I think Dahoud is pretty much a write-off at this point. I think he'll more than likely only play coming on late in the game, but he hasn't even been doing that of lately. He's not fancied by Terzic, and there was obviously that rift that was going on that maybe spoke some of that stuff out. But we got a big second half here, and the only main thing that I think that needs to be said is to get that dressing room absolutely fired up and get them going in the second half, because that Gladbach game was a perfect example of how sloppy and slow you can be in the second half. And I just don't want to see that happen, and I want to see us run this over, because this game is important. It is so important for the standings, and just to get back on winning ways. 1 point in the last 3 games is not good enough. In some matches, we must start Schultz. Bro, we are getting too much exposed. And that is the reason that Lucas said I predicted that, but I predicted a 4-1-4-1 because I thought that was, and knew that was Terzic's other formation he's comfortable using. But if we are to use Schultz a little bit more, and we like this new formation of a 4-1-4-1, throw Guerrero at left mid, have Schultz at left back. Gives you a little bit more defensive awareness because Guerrero can't always track back, and then it gives also Guerrero some freedom to go forward. That is why I wanted to see a 4-1-4-1. It was played a little bit differently under Terzic today, mainly in the middle, having a Brandt and a Royce sharing space, which one of our viewers said somewhere right there. Said, to be honest, Royce and Brandt shared the space properly. And I agree. I absolutely agree. I thought they've done pretty well so far. They've definitely created a lot of chances. There's a new shape for them, so it'll be pretty interesting to see. But I heard that he had an argument with Terzic in early January, and he did. I mean, there was definitely something going on behind the scenes. But to be fair, he was dropped when Favre was still in. So Dahoud is still a mystery to me. But I definitely do know that there were some behind the scenes things going on with Terzic and Dahoud, and probably won't be starting very, very often. But I don't know if I read that correctly. Royce had the most assists in BBB history, 87 after his cross. I did not read that. I haven't really been on the internet, but you could definitely be right there, Luca, and that would not surprise me. That's incredible. And on his 200th Borussia Dortmund appearance. So, beautiful story. He's got to cap it off with a goal and get us 3 points. Royce has been very good. I feel much more confident with Mariah at right back. Mariah for me is the future. And I've said this to you guys a lot of time that we are not going to be addressing the right back position for years. In my opinion, I could obviously be wrong. I don't know everything. But when it comes to the right back position, we have Meunier, who's on a free agent contract, which just means we overpaid. We have Mariah and we have Paslak right now. Paslak could potentially be gone next season. Maybe we do splash some money. I can't see it. I see them taking a bet that maybe Mariah will become that starting right back for us, and Meunier can be a squad player or a rotation player, or that Meunier can pick up his performance. But I am excited to see that Mariah is adapting well, and he's playing a decent game so far. I would like to see a little bit more from him, especially in his distribution, but with that, time will come. Not bad, our boys. Good, but could be better still, and wait. Fan TV, Renee, what's going on, my friend? Yes, it's an interesting first half, to say the least. I'm not upset about it by any means, because I think that there's a good opportunity that we can come out in the second half and do something, and I'm praying that we can, and we'll see what's going to go on with it. Dahoud has been excellent since lockdown. He has, but I mean, he's only had like 5 or 6 appearances. Honestly, the best half offensively in a while. I agree. I thought it was a new little outlook. A new little outlook to the team. Thought it was very cool, and I hope that they can keep it going in the second half here. They have to. They got to come out strong, get a goal, which we have the quality to do so. And because of the gift sent in by one of our amazing viewers, Sebastian, I can now show you guys the standings just right here. It's right on here. And I can just, I thought this was cool. I used to have a little hockey one because I'm Canadian, so my magnet board was a hockey one growing up. But I thought it was cool, so I can go down. I'm gonna put it somewhere. I don't know exactly where you guys want to see it. I don't know exactly where to put it, but I would like to put it up on the wall somewhere. But yeah, nice little shout out to Sebastian for that. Past success of 90%, haven't seen that in a while. It has been a good game. It's hard to really say yes, it's been a fantastic game when the goal we conceded came from, honestly, poor defense. That's exactly what it was. That touches a nerve with us Dortmund fans when we concede a goal in a way that we don't want to see us concede a goal. No one marking their man, too much time in our box, just not a goal you want to give up. But we answered back, and we're relatively happy about it. So there's no reason we can't come out here in the second half. Producer T just brought up the stat, and I believe it's probably not updated, so I believe you're right, Luca, and Marco Reus did break the record for Dortmund for the most assists in BBB history, which is so cool for him to do on his 200th appearance. So we gotta, he's gotta show it up with a goal now. Thoughts on Neuhaus? Would take Neuhaus in a heartbeat. If Marco Reus comes over and brings Neuhaus with him, I would love that. But again, if we don't get Champions League football, we can kiss that signing goodbye. And even if we do get Champions League football, with COVID going on, that would be a record signing. It's hard to know exactly what's going to happen with that, but I would take Neuhaus in a heartbeat. I think he's a great player, and by us signing him means that Bayern won't sign him. So, double-edged sword there. I think that we'll win this game. They should still believe in themselves. I agree as well. I have a good feeling. I really do. But I will be devastated if we get anything but a win today. 100% we will. What's your tip, Josh? My tip, honestly, for them would be coming out strong in the second half. We've came out flat in too many games this season. So lackluster. Go out like you want to get that lead and then keep it. I like the way that they're playing, so just keep doing a little bit of the same, but just don't get caught flat-footed. Go into the second half the way that they should and need to, because a lot of games that have killed us this season is going in just very relaxed, and then we get hit very quickly, and then we dig our ways out of a hole, which is just frustrating to do. Who scored for Dortmund? It was a flick-on header from Thomas Delaney. You will win, don't worry. The Wolves are on your side. Snape is here. He's a big Wolfsburg fan, but he's a very, very good guy to have in the stream. Our attack looks good. It's just the missed penalty. Yeah, and the defending, of course, for the first goal, which makes it look a lot worse. That's very well said. Like I said, you can't overlook the goal we conceded just because the way we conceded it plucks our nerves. We know that. Brandt was top another level. Also Marco. Yep, it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty cool to see them playing together like this. This was the formation I wanted to see. It wasn't quite the personnel, but I'm relatively happy with it. So I'd like to see what we can do there. And yes, a round of applause for Sebastian. Come on. Beautiful, nice gift sent to us. I really appreciate it. Schultz is a good shout, but he's always looks shaky on the ball. Plus, he's too rushed, not BBB quality. Yeah, but if we do use Schultz, I hope it's at left back and we push Guerrero up to left mid in a 4-1-4-1. I think it can be very, very interesting. I really believe giving Dahoud a chance to replace Brandt will help the team. Brandt looks a little shaky, afraid to make those through balls. So I don't agree with that. I think Brandt's looked pretty good, and I think going forward that we're going to need him on the pitch today, because I think he's one of the players in recent weeks who's been on form and will lead to, honestly, a lot of creativity going forward. He's linking up well with Royce. Dahoud could maybe eventually come on, especially if we get up a goal. I think it'd be a wise move to bring Dahoud on. But I can almost promise you Dahoud will not be on the pitch today. Don't hold me to it, but I have a feeling. Yeah, Brandt looks class. I agree. BVB need 2 new defenders, a goalkeeper, and kick Reyna on a loan deal. Kick Reyna on a loan deal? Are you silly? Are you silly? I agree with we need two center backs, 100%. I wouldn't mind a new keeper, especially if Hitz goes on his way. I would like a winger, but yeah, I would not put Reyna on a loan deal. Reyna has proven he's a quality Bundesliga player and will hopefully continually play for us for some time. What's your opinion on our cup kit, the white one? I love the white one. I loved it. As soon as they dropped it, it was my favorite kit this year. But I'm always weird with kits that way. I like not weird looking kits, but I like unique kits. I always like alternate jerseys. So that was my favorite kit was their white one, so I was close to buying it, but then Dortmund sent me the other cup kit and then this one as well, so I already have like 12 Dortmund jerseys, and then I'll be getting more next season, so I was like, you know. But I like it. If you guys are looking to get a jersey, I would recommend getting the white one. If Neuhaus... Oh, there's a lot of comments. If Neuhaus signs, hopefully he won't be a Dahoud who will be dropped, but sometimes inconsistent. Well, the nice thing with him, he's coming over with a manager who trusts him. So if Marco Rose comes, I guarantee Neuhaus is our starting center defensive mid. 100% I do. And I think that would even persuade him to choose Dortmund over Bayern if Bayern came knocking, is because he'll be following the manager who has turned him into what he is today. Dan penalty miss from Holland, really? It was, but we're going in at a 1-1 draw. Let's wake up here in the second half. Let's keep the momentum going and let's get this goal. Please don't take Neuhaus. Oh, Borussia Mönchengladbach. Good fan of ours. Well, good viewer of ours, fan of Borussia Mönchengladbach. We're being linked to your manager and one of your star players. You're probably sick of it by now, but there's a chance. There's a chance. It's us or Bayern. You got to pick. Jude should be placed on, but I didn't expect Brandt does well though. Yeah, I've liked the setup today. I really have. There's always going to be defensive questions asked from this team. We know that, but I like what I saw offensively. And boys, let's rally. Let's get together, and let's go. Let's get this dub. Because I seriously, I've said it like 10 times already, but it can't be anything but a win today. It really can't. So I'm glad we pulled us out. We went down early, never way you want to start a game. But we climbed our way back out of it, and we should be a team to be able to go forward. Agents wanted Odegaard on loan. He's a good signing for Arsenal, man. Absolutely. All right, our stream is back up and running, and we're 45-54 into the second half. Our good stream's back up and running, and we're good to go. So let's go. We're already on the front foot, which is exactly what I was trying to do. And look at that, Guerrero and Sancho, just what I've been asking for. He's playing on the left, and I love it. It's a very bad ball by him, though. It's actually a 4-1-4-1. Yes, it is. I love the white kit too, bro. Yeah, the white kit's cool, man. I absolutely loved it. If I didn't have so many, I might have picked it up as well, but it's an okay ball by Mariah. Kept it in. Went over to Sancho. Look at that. It's too easy. Come on, Sancho. Put it in the box. I like this Guerrero-Sancho combination, man. I think that's what we need. We have so many creative players up front. Come on, boys. And we need this early goal. I think the front five are going to have a lot of fun playing together today. You have that much creative talent going up forward, as well as Guerrero coming up and playing with Sancho. I like it. We needed to find a way to get Brandt in. It's a bad touch. Sancho tries to dribble too much and loses the ball. He is known for that, but he can turn that around and lead to, honestly, some pretty insane things. So, it was an awful ball by... or awful shot there by Hummels. The timer, bro. Yeah, the timer's on. Messi or Ronaldo? It's a good question. It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I've gone back and forth so many times. I watched Messi play live, and I actually watched Messi score live when I was in Barcelona. We watched them take on Granada. It was a 2-2 draw, and I saw Messi score live, so I guess I'm going to go Messi. They're both so good, man. They're god tier. Why is no one talking about Hazard? We're missing him. We are. Hazard is another underrated player on this Dortmund squad. Him and Guerrero, for sure. The thing that I like about Hazard is that he's a natural attacking mid. Very, very, very... Stream is laggy. Alright, hopefully... Producer T says it shouldn't be. Let me know if it is for some of you guys. It doesn't look laggy for me. So hopefully it's not, and it's back and it's good. But yeah, it's it's a tough time to lose, obviously, Hazard. Hazard is honestly a great winger for us. And the thing I've liked most about him is his distribution. He's a very good passer of the ball. One of the best passers you'll see putting the ball on the deck. Hits it with such pace, such fury, and is honestly a lot of fun to watch lead up to different attacks. So I agree with a lot of you guys about basically how we miss him. But yeah, you guys can let me know. No, it's fine. That's good. That's good. Yep, Thorgan Hazard is a great player. We won't have him back in the team. And I think he's getting relatively close to returning. I thought it said early February. So hopefully he'll be back in. He's a player we could desperately use as well. Sucks Zagadu's going to be out for a little longer too, just because we're waiting for one of our center backs to pick up a yellow card or accumulation of yellow cards. Poor ball there by Sancho. Augsburg did well there to win the ball back. But look at that, winning the ball back upfield. That's what you want. We're putting a lot of pressure. This is the example I was trying to use. Is they came out and we looked the better team. Immediately we looked the better team, and a lot of times we haven't done that. Take a hit, Royce. But yeah, I like it, and I like Sancho on the left-hand side, man. I think it creates a lot. Well done. It creates a lot more chances going forward because we know he'll link up well with Guerrero. No leg. That is good. We really need a win. Nothing but a win, man. Nothing but a win today will do. It's a bad day if it's anything but. But let's see what we're doing, man. And it's going to be tough because Dortmund knows that. So the one is in... It's part of everyone says football is like a chess match, and it's absolutely true because Dortmund knows nothing but a win is going to be good enough for them today, which means that they're going to be pushing bodies up the pitch, specifically Guerrero. And guess who's on that right wing back spot that can cause us trouble? That's Daniel Caligiuri. That's a nice tackle there by Kanji. So it'll be interesting. We got to watch how many bodies we throw forward. Make sure we don't get caught and try to go for the 3 points. Because we need them, and we are good enough to be able to do this. An early goal would help. An early goal definitely helps settle some of the nerves. Not get us caught, because if we get caught and we get hit, it could easily be a 2-1 lead for them. But I don't know. I got faith in the boys. We will win today. Look at the stats. I like it. I like it. And, what are your guys' opinions on this 4-1-4-1? Do you like this setup? My alternative 4-1-4-1, like I mentioned, would be Guerrero at left mid and then Schultz at left back. But they have a... Oh, Marco Reus. You're going to make me puke. The passing looks beautiful, though, with that front five and Guerrero. It does look good. Hopefully Brandt finds his place in the team. Really thought he was going to be a big club in the future. Someone who could potentially stay for a long haul like Reus. And I'm glad that Brandt's back in this starting 11, which is why I think Terzic went with the... Oh, nice ball, nice ball. Oh, that's a foul. But yeah, I hope that Brandt can break into this team. I think he has. I think that's why, instead of going with a formation like the one I was looking to do in a 4-1-4-1 with Guerrero, he went with this one because it led to Brandt and Royce being in the squad, which is what he wants to do. So that is relatively nice. So we'll see what's going on with the boys. But it hopefully, if anything, we can just keep the momentum up, because I do think we're the better team right now in the second half. We need more shots. We do. We have been playing with the ball a little bit. And Augsburg's got a few bodies forward, though. So hopefully right here on the counterattack. But this is where Hakimi would have been beautiful, man. I miss him so much. I really do. Such a good player. So much fun to watch. One of the fastest players in the world. And let me know what you guys think about Sancho on the left, because I've noticed a difference in his game today. I really have. I think he looks like he knows someone will be with him. And knowing Guerrero is there, and Guerrero's so good on the ball, and can lead up to the give and go passes that Sancho loves to do, I just think he's looking like he's having a lot more fun today. He does dribble a lot, and he does turn over the ball as part of Sancho's game, but he always creates something. Like Like, little death touch. Look at that. Oh, please end in a goal. Sancho, hit it. No! There's my point, man. That's what he can do. Damn, that would have been a beautiful goal. Look at those touches, man. That is what this is what the front can do. And ah, man, Gio, how did you miss that? Is Brandt and Royce Cam or center forward? I think they're both playing as kind of a number 10. Damn. That would have been such a beautiful goal. I love the look of it. Come on, boys. I love this club. I do. And I know you guys do too. And I know it's frustrating to follow Dortmund because I've had a roller coaster of emotions. And Producer T is just finding out what it's like becoming a Dortmund fan. But I can promise you, when we win something, it's some of the best things you'll remember, man. That cup we won back when we defeated Frankfurt and we defeated Bayern in the semis. Oh, man. Those are memories that you dream for. And it can come, man. There's a lot of options for this season to still be played. But I promise you, if you guys are relatively new Dortmund fans, you'll be put through a roller coaster of emotions. But let's get a goal, and let's start off with 3 points here. That's not the best delivery from Royce. But yeah, I think Royce and Brandt are both playing as number 10s. And I like the look of it, man. I think they've all been pretty involved in the game. Like, this is some pretty looking football going on, especially on that left-hand side, which is where the ball needs to be played. It was played a lot on the right last season because of Hakimi and Sancho. And I'm pumped. I don't know if they're watching the videos. They're probably not, because why would they watch Josh? But I was throwing it out there, a 4-1-4-1, and I was throwing out there putting Sancho on the left. Now, they clearly did this on their own, but I'm very glad that they did it, and it's looking good. I like Sancho on the left. I do too. Let's go. Haaland seems quiet. Haaland has been relatively quiet. Bayern scored. That is not good. Luis is here. Luis, my friend, how are you doing? I haven't not seen you in a while. We should get Kepa on loan. See if he fits the Bundesliga. I don't know about Kepa. Main reason, Kepa's on huge wages. Plus, he's not a quality goalkeeper. Kepa's a very similar type of consistency goalkeeper as Berkey. Like, I don't think Kepa's a poor goalkeeper by any means, but I wouldn't take a chance on him. There's a lot of other goalkeepers out there that we could go over, especially if Hits leaves. But, it's a bad ball, Brandt. There's two of them. I bet Haaland will score. Let's go. I'm hoping. I don't know. I kind of want to see Brandt score again. Or Sancho. I like the way that they're both playing today. But, I mean, Haaland missed a penalty, and it might be best just to get his goal out of the way, because if not, he will be livid. We know how he is. Oh, no. You get shaky when you see Augsburg near our goal. But let's see how the counter can do here, man. It's not the same counter-attacking football, as we just saw, as it used to be. Wingbacks make for fun counter-attacking football, which is kind of what Augsburg's turned into with their change of shape from a 4-4-2 to a 3-4-3. Oh, awful. Reina has been underwhelming for like 2 months now. Why isn't anyone talking about that? I wouldn't say completely underwhelming. He's been quiet in certain games. He's been good. I mean, he's playing out of position, to be completely honest. Like, he's not an outside midfielder. In my opinion, he's a center attacking mid. We don't have a lot of options on the wing. Maybe that's why that rumor to Perisic came to float. But, I mean, in a game like today, man, and like I said, he switched to that right-hand side, and the ball has not been over there whatsoever. It has been all on the left, and why not? When you have Sancho playing well with Guerrero going up the pitch, look at it, and it just, again, swings over to the left-hand side, and looks like Gio might have just got drifted over there a little bit. But yeah, he's been very, very quiet today, in my opinion. 100% he has. But that's a nice ball, swinged out there to Marai. and misses that one. But yeah, I don't know. It can be kind of annoying that it's still 0-0, but do you think Moukoko will fit in this formation? Not really. Only way I see Moukoko fitting in this formation, it's a poor ball, is if we throw him up front. I mean, maybe he can play under the striker, but that doesn't really suit this formation. It'll be a tough tale. It'll be a tough tale. I'm hoping maybe out on the wing, like Reina, for example. Reina's not playing overly fantastic right now, and if Reina gets subbed off, maybe there's an opportunity for Moukoko to play out on the wing, which I think would be relatively decent because he's quick, he's pacey, he can definitely play that position. So yeah, I mean, in this formation, it would probably be out on the wing, but we see what happens when we start players out on the wing that don't naturally play there. Is Reina's had some inconsistent performances, but that was a nice foul there. Brandt just got absolutely clocked. So we are struggling with our streams right now, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. Part of the fun of not having the game available to us. We're trying to get it back. Hopefully we will one way. But you think Dortmund won? I'm assuming you mean it. Do I think Dortmund will win? Maybe. Maybe. I think so. There's 30 minutes left in this game right now. There's a good opportunity that the boys can win it. Dortmund should bring back Moreno from La Liga. He has turned into quite the player. Honestly, he absolutely has. He's looked very, very good since he went to Sociedad. Turned his game right around. It's very nice to see. I agree. But let's see what we can do. Again, the ball gets shifted out to that left-hand side, and it probably will for the majority of this game. Brandt has looked good though, man. Like I'm really liking his game. What stream are you using? I can't find any. We're streaming it from good old Sportsnet now. 4231 when I looked at Google. Yeah, the different apps will show you different things. It showed in the one I use FootMob. It showed a 4-2-3-1 as well. That's not what they're playing though. They're playing a 4-1-4-1. And it's Delaney as the lone CDM, Royce and Brandt are playing as the center mids, and then of course having Reina out on the right, Sancho on the left. And the biggest thing I'm taking from this game is that Sancho needed to play out on the left. I think he's looking a lot better. All right, we got another donation from Matty D. Donated $13.99. Matty D, thank you so much. Sancho, let's go! I love it. Let's go. That is what we needed. And Jadon Sancho, I said he's been playing so good on this left-hand side. When you play on the left-hand side on your strong foot, it gives you the opportunity to cut in just like he did there. What a beautiful, beautiful, well-worked goal. Oh, that is absolutely perfect. And just in time for a $13 donation. Couldn't have came at a better time. And it started from the beautiful ball. Nice pass on over to Sancho. And all he's got to do is place it. That is what we needed. Let's go. He needs to only play on that left-hand side going forward, man. 100%. 100% he does. Let's go. And what a time. Matty D, big shout out for you for the donation. $13.99, and 10 seconds later they score a goal. The timing couldn't be any better. And we appreciate any donation you guys do on the channel. You absolutely don't have to do it. It's not a requirement here. But If you do, we really appreciate it. And you just so happen to do it right before a goal, which I think is funny. But thank you, number one fan, Matty D, with the... That's beautiful. Let's go. Now we need Haaland to get a goal. Exactly, because Haaland will just be miserable if he doesn't. We know that. Sancho is back, baby. 100%, man. He needed that goal. Let's go. Nice work. Bro, I love you. Thank you, my friend. That is perfect. Best combo. John, I like that. Man, but do you guys not notice the difference? Last year, Sancho was so good because of him and Hakimi. Not only because of him and Hakimi, but Hakimi was such an amazing fullback that played off of Sancho. They had such good chemistry, and they're both quality players. Going forward on this Dortmund side, that was not happening whatsoever with Meunier or Marai, and Sancho did not find any chemistry with them. He was struggling at a long time this season for a player who's got such quality. So it makes total sense to swap him on that left-hand side. Let him play with Guerrero, one of the other best fullbacks in the world. And look what happens, man. This game, Sancho has been, in my opinion, the best player. Guerrero's been a lot of fun. He looks like the old Guerrero. I love it. I absolutely love it. And Sancho's got to stay on this left-hand side. He knows it. And like I mentioned, even with the footing, a lot of good wingers like playing on the other side. If you're right-footed, you'd be playing the left. You're left-footed, you play on the right. So you get an opportunity like Sancho just did, you're in a comfortable finishing position. It just makes sense. It just completely makes sense. But yeah, now Haaland needs one. He needs to get over that missed pen. And let's see if he can do it here. It's a good opportunity. Good opportunity. Oh, but baby, that felt freaking good. Now let's see if we can hold it. Bayern are up 4-1. I'm French, bro. I have a $15 bet to win 430. Well, who are you going for, my friend? Who are you going for? I'm assuming Augsburg. I don't know how you'd be able to. It's quite the bet, but I mean, if you're going for Dortmund, I wish you luck. If you're going for Augsburg, I hope you, unfortunately you don't win that bet. But come on, Sancho, just see what you can do here. Nice ball. Nah. I don't know. This front five is looking fun. I should even say front six because of Guerrero, man. It looks beautiful. 4th place. Attaboy, Luca. Keep us updated. At least we can breathe now. You're my favorite YouTuber. Riley, I appreciate that, my friend. We are relatively new to YouTube still, and obviously we have that nice little partnership with Borussia Dortmund, so we have a few special guests that are coming our way, so you guys have some fun stuff to look forward to in the future. So it has been a lot of fun. I appreciate that. Beautiful pass from Rafa. Yes, it was. You like Oliver Kahn? Sort of. I don't know. Rival keeper. He's a good keeper though. Crazy keeper, but yeah, like I don't dislike him, but he's not one of my favorite keepers over the years. But yeah, streaming games just is not fun. I don't know why they put Bayern on the priority. Like, come on, Dortmund is superior. Let's go. But your non-live video intro is so cool. That is Producer T, my friends. He created that a few weeks ago, I think, or a month ago. Producer T, about a month ago, he created that. We really like it too. Glad you guys enjoy it. But yeah, we will be going live tomorrow morning, like I mentioned, and you guys can watch the U23s. So let me know if you guys have watched the U23s. I haven't watched them near as much as I would have liked to. Games are free and available on Borussia Dortmund's Twitch, which is fantastic. We can check that out there. And then you guys can, if you're English, can get some live commentary from myself. So it should be pretty cool to see that. And I'm excited to do that watch along for tomorrow. But yes, agents, I'm glad you enjoy Producer T's beautiful intro. I like it as well. I can't wait for our new manager and the Gladbach manager. What are your thoughts on Marco Rose becoming manager in the summer? I think that it's the right choice. I think that he's a quality manager. I'm not overly convinced that he's exactly what we need. But out of all the options, the realistic options, I think that he's the best one. And he's young. He's pragmatic. He's honestly very good at what he does. So there's no reason that he can't turn this Dortmund team around, especially because he can hopefully bring Neuhaus with him. But if I could sign one player for Dortmund, who would it be? I mean, if I could choose anyone, unrealistically, I would take Van Dijk for clear and obvious reasons. He single-handedly turned Liverpool into one of the best defense in the world. But for me, on a realistic one, I'd probably look for Donny Malen. I still think he'll be a key player. Or even Neuhaus, man. I'm a big fan of Neuhaus, and I think that he'll be very good for this club, and especially having a manager like Rose. If we get Rose, Neuhaus has to come, because I think that he'll trust the manager he's been working under. He'll be taking that next step in his career, and hopefully Dortmund can push on next season. But, I mean, it's all going to start with a top 4 finish, and right now, man, I'm loving the way that this 4-1-4-1 is playing. Come on, Royce, take a look. Finds Brandt. Because this front 5 is so much fun to watch. Nice ball. Oh, it was a nice ball by Sancho. Sancho's fired up, man. Look at the reaction. He was looking for Gio there. It was a very, very good ball. He literally dropped to his knees because he just knew that. I like it. I like him on this left-hand side. That is my biggest takeaway so far. Not to give anything away. But yes, our Discord is here as well. Friends, our good friend Luca doing an amazing job running that. So if you guys want to join our Discord, absolutely can. And the link is pinned on the chat. Knopf is talented. That is who I'm most excited to look forward to watching tomorrow. Ansgar Knopf looked sensational, in my opinion, on some of the highlights I've seen from him. On top of the fact he looked very, very good in the preseason when I watched him play with the big boys. And it should be pretty fun to see what he can do going forward in that team tomorrow. So hopefully you guys are interested in that and can check that out tomorrow. What Marco Reus is going to be manager? Marco Rose. I don't know if I messed up. Did I say Reus? If I did, I feel dumb, but I think I said Rose. Marco Rose is going to be, maybe one day Reus can be manager, but Marco Rose will potentially be the manager. We're not sure. I mean, there's a lot of heavy rumors linking Rose. Plus, there was the rumor that there's a $5 million release clause on his contract, so we will have to drop a good chunk of money to be able to poke him free, which is what I do believe we did for Favre at Nice. I think he had a release clause as well. I can't fully remember. But Dortmund, oh, that's a good block. But Dortmund don't seem too bothered by a $5 million release clause, especially getting a quality manager, a young German manager. Well done. Well done, boys. Marco Rose, not Marco Reus. I don't know if I made the mistake. I don't know if I did. I didn't mean to say Marco Reus if I did. He does not have enough experience. I mean, again, out of the managers we've been linked to, I think Rose is the best fit. But again, taking us to the next level, I don't know exactly what it'll be. But we do have some FIFA 21 content coming for you guys. And I had a nice little BVB career mode that I'm doing. And it's got a little spin to it. And it involves another manager. So you guys will have to keep and stay tuned for when we start doing that. Hopefully you guys are interested in some of our BBB to Glory series. We're gonna be streaming it now. We did a couple ones earlier, but I think we're gonna restart fresh and stream it with you guys because it's the funnest way to do it. It definitely is. Ramos and Hummels as center back. We gained another subscriber. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. I don't know, I'm assuming maybe this is one of your first times to the channel, but we definitely appreciate the sub. If you guys haven't subbed yet, or you haven't dropped a like on the video, please do so. It actually helps a lot more than you guys realize. And to the new subscriber, let me know where you're watching from, when you became a Dortmund fan, and welcome to the channel. And hopefully you can finish watching the boys, hopefully get a big performance here, because it's a much needed one. Putting Mariah under a little bit of pressure. Always get tense when it's at the back. Yeah, without Van Dijk, Liverpool fell apart. Yeah, 100%. That's what would be my dream signing. Not realistic, but it would be. How did you become a Dortmund fan? I became a fan through Mats Hummels in 2014. I became a Dortmund fan. Like, I played FIFA since 2006. So, I mean, if you want to say I became a fan then, you can. I like the color of their logo. No one in my family knows anything about football, so I was playing manager mode. I liked the team, liked the logo. Just always stuck with them. And then when I actually started watching football, I did everything I could by streaming games because it was never available to me, the Bundesliga. And now it's available here in Canada on Sportsnet, and I got to watch it each and every week, which is fantastic. Today, though, we lost priority on Sportsnet to Bayern, which is ridiculous in my opinion. But so I'm streaming the game today. But yeah, I became a fan, I guess, in 2006, if you want to say that. If not, 2009, when I started watching them play. But look at this counterattack. Haaland's just got wicked speed, taking it on the angle. He's going to have to cross it. Hey! I don't know if that's going to be an own goal or not, but there we go. 3-1. Probably game, set, match. What a needed result. Let's go. Yes, I want to play with you. Let's go, guys. We need to aim for the Pokal this year. Yes, we absolutely do. 100%. But look at this counterattack. Let's look like last year Dortmund. It all starts from Raf with just a nice little touch. Look at the quick feed on Jude. Find Sancho. Yeah, Sancho, you need to stay on that left-hand side, my friend. And then even when Haaland doesn't want to, I'm assuming this is going to be an own goal. Oh, yeah, it's an own goal. It wasn't going on target. Own goal, either way. Probably make Haaland a little bit happier. 3-1. Yes, Josh. Yay, FIFA stuff. Yeah, producer T and I are excited to stream a little FIFA. I think it'll be pretty fun. Yeah. My goal for this season, man. I mean, Champions League, I don't have a specific goal on. I'd like to go as far as we can, but for the cup, man, for the Pokal, I want to win it, and for the season, top 4, 100%. But yes, there we go. We needed that. Let's go. I'm playing FIFA career mode. Yeah, I'm very excited, and I'm going to try to play with you guys through different ways. I'm going to take on Producer T as well in a game, which should be fun, but I'm really looking forward to doing the streaming the career mode with you guys. I haven't played a career mode in a long time. When I played FIFA, and I play FIFA every year, it's been mostly Ultimate Team, but I haven't really played Ultimate Team this season because I've been doing a lot of stuff on the channel. Haven't really had time, and if you don't stay up to date with Ultimate Team, you're just going to get walked all over. But I was a relatively decent FIFA player, so I mean, it should be fun. We can turn up the difficulty and whatnot on our career mode, but I have a little twist to it, so I hope you guys will enjoy it, and I'm excited to see what you guys think. But yeah, it was an own goal. King Haaland. Yes, happier now. We are back. This was a good performance, man. The goal we gave up was not pretty, but this was a good performance, man, and I'm happy with it. Old Dortmund is not back. This is just one good game. Yes, Old Dortmund is definitely not back, but we need to start somewhere, and this was a pretty good result, man. We can't do this formation every single time. Definitely can't do that because it's too vulnerable at the back on already kind of leaky defense. But when we know we have a lot of possession in these kind of games, it's nice to be able to just bring on these kind of players, this kind of talent. And Mariah's coming off, and our club legend, Piszczek, is coming back on for a little right back throwback. Excited to see him on the pitch. It'll be nice for the last 13 or so minutes. But yeah, I'm really excited that to do some career mode with you guys. I really am. And as well to do the U23 watch along tomorrow. We should have a lot of content coming up for you guys this weekend. A lot of it. But it should be fun, and we hope you guys are going to be enjoying it. I'm rated 75 in career mode. Yeah, and another thing is doing it on stream, it'll be excited to talk to you guys about career mode. Because like I said, I'm more of an Ultimate Team player through my FIFAs. I've played a lot of manager mode growing up, but that was a lot different. I played on a PSP and whatnot because I was a weirdo. I'm excited to get hints from you guys and see what we can do there, as well as my little twist on it. Canada is sick. They're so good in ice hockey. Greetings from Munich. What's going on, my friend? Welcome to the channel. And yeah, we do like our hockey. I have played hockey my entire life. And fun fact, we were at Producer T's last night playing pond hockey. So they created a little rink in their backyard, and we were playing out there. So we're real Canadian, but yeah, greetings from Canada. It's early in the morning, sort of. It's 11 o'clock for me right now, and we're watching the boys in what is finally a 3-1 victory. So we'll see what Borussia Dortmund's Twitch say about it. Maybe they'll keep us doing our watch-alongs on YouTube because it brings apparently a little more luck there. Our watch-alongs over on their channel have not been overly fantastic, but mine's 1-1 draw and then the loss to Gladbach. But, you know, it's still very, very cool and honestly an honor for us to work this closely with Dortmund's Twitch. And hopefully with some of the interviews we got lined up, you guys will like that content as well. As well as our FIFA stuff. You guys have been begging me to do it for a while. But we got the second capture card and it's game time. Peace check. Well, yeah, a lot of you guys should be excited to see Peace check back on. I usually sign lots of players for Dortmund. I buy one new center back to be with Hummels and then a right back. We just signed Meunier. Meunier's got good stats in FIFA, which is and so does Schultz, so it's kind of funny. And unfortunately for Guerrero, he doesn't have the nicest FIFA stats. So it should be fun to see what they do there. I had to wake up at 6 to watch this. Yes, you do. You're in Alberta. I should know that. Agents, I love it. I dig the enthusiasm. Rock on with the boys. We want one more goal. This is Piszczek last season. Yes, it is. Piszczek is a club legend, and I mentioned his future a couple days ago in an episode with a contract ending episode. We know he's retiring, but I don't want him to leave the club. I think that there's going to be opportunities for him to maybe manage or coach or some backroom staff here at Dortmund, but potentially also in Poland, which is, I think, they're going to try to get him as well. He's a Poland international for countless years now. But I'd like him to stick in Dortmund because when you think of a right back, he's our guy, man. So it's cool to see him come on here for the last 10 or so minutes. Reina and Bellingham have terrible stats in FIFA. Yes, they do. But yeah, but so does Guerrero. Guerrero's FIFA stats don't match anything. Like, if I'm playing Ultimate Team, for example, I'm getting Schultz to play way before I'm getting Guerrero stats to play. So it should be fun. It should be fun how we line up in our career mode, and I'll be taking the advice from all you guys because you guys have probably played it a little bit more than I have. Dortmund win 4-1. Is that your guys' guess? They're 17, so I guess those stats are normal. That is true. We want one more goal. I'd like to see Haaland get an actual goal. I mean, his other one obviously was the own goal, but you know he's gonna be peed right off that he missed that pen. And in the last few games, honestly, oh, that's a nice ball from Guerrero. It finds Haaland. Side netting. It was a good look. It was a good look. Good pass from our boy. Reina and Bellingham got winter upgrades. Reina is a 75 and Bellingham is a 74. Well, I'm excited, man. I honestly am excited to do some of this career mode with you guys. It should be a lot of fun. And it's going to fit the channel nicely. And hopefully you guys can join us tomorrow, man. It's so cool that you guys can watch the U23 team for free on Dortmund's Twitch. So go over there and follow them, and be sure to join us tomorrow while we do our watch along here and watch the game because there's a lot of young talents to keep an eye on. I'm assuming Tigges will probably play in that game tomorrow, considering he's not going to get any minutes going on here. So that should be pretty cool to see. Knopf, you guys know, Rachel are a couple players I really rate and I'm excited to see. But my main man for tomorrow is Knopf, 100%. Nice. Almost looked like a nice ball. U23 team. We got some comments here. So close from Erling. Yeah, that was a good effort. Good look. Piszczek is retiring. I know. Club legend. I hope he stays with the club. We got a subscriber from Indonesia, from North Korea. Welcome, my friends. And look who's coming on the pitch. Schultz is coming on for Guerrero. And our boy Dahoud, out of the wilderness, back on for the last 8 minutes. Very interesting to see. Very surprising. I didn't think he was going to come on. But I was obviously proven wrong. He's coming on for our skipper, our legend, on his 200th appearance. He got an assist. Marco Reus. Good showing from him today. Who remembers 88 Marco Reus? Yeah. Weapon that guy was. It's when he was a cover star. I hope so. Please get one more. Make it 4-1. My boy Dahoud. Yeah, it's interesting to see him back on, man. Probably so out of shape. I love Dortmund. I love Dortmund too, my guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Subscribe if you are new. And big shout out again to BVB Network. They have been the sponsor for our watch along today. Their Instagram link is in the description. They're the biggest English-speaking Dortmund channel that there is on Instagram, or page, my bad. So go check them out, and hopefully follow them, because I'm telling you, probably a lot of you guys already do. It's definitely worth it. Where are you from, bro? I am from Canada, my friend. We are a couple Canadians who started a channel here with Dortmund, and we're also streamers for Dortmund's official Twitch account. So a lot of pretty cool things in the works. Let's finish out this game. A much needed one. About time. I live in Whitby, very close to you. But don't worry, I'm only 13. Yeah, Whitby is very close to me. Whitby is about an hour and a half, maybe hour and 20 to Whitby. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, hour and 20. So yeah, you live very close to me, my friend.
Played hockey there a bunch.
We played hockey there. Producer T and I growing up. I think we did a couple tournaments there, if I'm not mistaken. So that's very cool. We won a couple tournaments there. Yeah, Producer T and I bring home the silverware from our hockey days. So that's very cool. I didn't know, Roman, that you were that close to me. That's very cool. I loved FIFA 13. I miss old school Ultimate Team. I'm not a big fan of Ultimate Team anymore. Like, if you're not able to put in the hours, because it's just frustrating. I liked when you had to really build your team, and it was a bronze team, and then it turned to silver, and then you still had some silvers with your golds. But I mean, from all the rewards and stuff you get, you're a decent gold team before the game even started. Thomas had a really good game. Yes, he was, man. Huge shootout to Thomas Delaney, man. Trying to sit back and be a 4-1-4-1, and when your two center mids are both center attacking mids, you had to be defensively stirred. You had to show you knew what you were doing in the middle of the park. And Delaney had an absolute class game. So did Sancho. I was very impressed with his performance today. Probably the most. Him and Guerrero's link-up play, did that not remind you of the Hakimi and Sancho? Ooh, a little touch by the keep. It reminded me of Hakimi and Sancho, man. It honestly did. They were both so good today, and I love it. Or maybe it's a new kit. I don't know. New kit had to bring a little bit of luck. Whatever it was, the boys played a lot better today. I live like 4 hours away from you on the plane. Yes, Alberta is quite a hike. Dahoud scores an out of the box banger. I would laugh so hard if Dahoud puts in a goal today. Have you checked people before in hockey? Yes, so I'm 24, so I grew up with body contact since I was in novice, I want to say. I don't know if you guys are familiar with hockey, but novice is the age group about, I want to say, like 8, and I was doing body contact then. The rules of hockey have changed. You can't hit people until midget, which is like 17 years old. So, yeah, I grew up with a lot of contact. I was a little guy, but I was more shifty, so I didn't get hit an awful lot, but I did get clocked a few times. I wasn't much of a hitter either, like I said. I'm small. Or was very small when I was growing up. But, yeah, I played hockey my entire life. I played soccer my entire life. I say soccer because, you know, North America, but football, if you want to say it. I also played American football. I was the kicker. So, you know. Indonesia, love Dortmund and Real Madrid. Well, welcome, my friend. Welcome to the channel. If you obviously love Dortmund, this is a channel for you to be at, and it's cool to have someone from... Oh, that's it. You're my Indonesian subscriber. Finally get to see Delaney and Dahoud. Yeah, for 8 minutes. But I'm assuming Dahoud is going to be playing a little bit further up the pitch, unless they switch back into their 4-2-3-1 formation for the last little bit here in the game. But honestly, man, very happy with the way that we played today. I hope Dortmund wins. They will. Knock on wood. But it looked like a very comfortable win today. Besides the goal that we gave up, which you can say how it was given and whatnot, but I'm very satisfied with the way we played today. Look at Sancho rocking the armband. I didn't even notice that. I love it. I assumed Hummels would get it. That's incredible. That's a shock to me, man. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but Sancho's wearing the armband. But wow. All right. I like that. I like that, man. That's probably so cool for him to go out there with the armband. He had a great game too, so it's suiting. Good luck, bro, in Canada. Thank you, my friend. Royce is acting like a captain today. Look at how he went to steal the ball from the opponents. Marco Royce is our captain. Sancho has been amazing in 2021. Very true. I love Dortmund and Napoli, but I like Dortmund more, so it's hard to let go of them. Yep, Dortmund is my club, obviously. Very obvious. Are you tall or short for your age? I'm probably pretty bang average. What am I, 5'8"? I'm 5'8"-ish, maybe 5'9". A little taller than Producer T. Just a little bit. We're relatively the same size. Edmonton Oilers for life. Yeah, I'm an Ottawa Senators fan. So for those of you who watch hockey, I'm already disgusted with what I've seen. They're 1-6-1. Hockey's a little different, so for you guys who don't know how that works, they're 1 win, 6 losses, 1 overtime loss. So pretty pathetic team so far. So yeah, hard to watch. Sancho has the captain's armband. I know, I find that so fascinating. Awesome BBB channel, keep it up. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun doing this channel for you guys. I hope you guys do enjoy it, and I'm very excited to get us back on winning ways here. 3-1 win. We definitely needed it. We'll probably still be out of the Champions League position at the end of this week, but maybe, I don't know. See the ways that the other results go. I'm just gonna go and take a little boo on over to them. So Frankfurt is up 2-1. Gladbach and Union is 1-1, which is how I kind of wanted that game to go, because we'd leapfrog them both. And yes, that's exactly how I did want it to unfold. So that's perfect. But Schalke had the lead, but doesn't look like it's going to go their way. The fastest player on the pitch today, though, was Reina, which I find a little surprising. 32.66 kilometers an hour, followed by Holland and then Pedersen. But what a performance today. I'm just happy to get the 3 points, man. That's literally all that mattered to me. And it would have been just, honestly, catastrophic. Like I said, if we didn't get all 3 points. And we went down early, man. We did go down early. Just taking a peek over that Milan game. I think Zlatan's going to lose his penalty. Frank Kessie is a fantastic penalty taker. And Zlatan is Zlatan, so he's been taking them. I think he's missed 2 in a row now. But Kessie did take the other penalty, and he put it in the back of the net. So I think Zlatan will probably be out of that duty. But I enjoyed this game, man. There's a lot to take away from it. Core, we won, just like you predicted, man. Welcome back from your timeout. I'm happy that the team you just started following won. Congratulations. Let me know when you're a PSG fan, and or Juve or Milan or whoever fan. Who's ever next for you. Bayern Core. Dahoud is yawning. Well, not a good look when you're fighting your way back from the wilderness to be yawning, but, you know, whatever. But we will be going, I'm staying Bayern for life. I'm sure you are, BD Core. I'm sure you are. But, I mean, hypothetically and realistically, when you become a Madrid fan, let me know. BD Core's famous quote. No, I shouldn't say it. Okay. Got about 10 seconds left here. 3-1 victory. We're going to be doing our 5 takeaways. My prediction, 3-1, spot on. GG's. We are 5th. Frankfurt's winning. Yeah, Frankfurt, man. Picking up Jovic and Silva firing. They're a good squad, man. But that's the game. 3-1 win. A lot of talking points. I say we jump on over and do our little 5 takeaways series. Why not? But there's some pretty cool talking points to go on. So join us over for our takeaways. And yeah, I'm just very, very happy with the way that this went. Rocky start. I'm not gonna lie, rocky start. But it got turned around, man. And we'll be talking about some of the key reasons I think that this turned around There's obviously some clear-cut ones, but it was absolutely needed to be a win today, and it was. So we'll see you guys over on the 5 takeaways. See you soon.